the wisdom I got from one of my lecturers. One day he called me and told me, he said, I love the way you are zealous for God. I love the way you are passionate with ministry. He said, but let me tell you something. Ministry would always be there for you. School is 4 years. He said, convert this zeal you have for ministry, convert it to your academics, and do your academics well for these 4 years. Then you will have the ministry for the rest of your life. Many of us need this wisdom now, because most of us, our zeal is misplaced. It's the same thing that makes you feel as if when you are just, the fire is just burning you, something else start telling you, stop school because God has called you. You are a mumu man. Your zeal is misdirected, and such people end up teaching the zeal. Such people have been controlled by their zeal, so they end up, and let me tell you the truth, people that end up teaching zeal were controlled by it. Why did you start praying 6 hours? Was it because you built up to that point, or because somebody just inspired you? You said, Kai, this small boy, you mean your prayer 6 hours? Then you just started praying. Whether you prayed 6 hours or not, you started announcing that you have prayed 6 hours. And now, everywhere you go to, your emphasis in your prayer journey is not the miracles that come out of the prayers, because you don't have anything to show for it. All you can show is that you spend long time. Listen, it is foolishness to spend long time in prayers and not show miracles for it. It is sad that you will be talking about the long hours you spend in prayers, but there is no testimony in your life. Your academics can't even show for it. It's sad. It's sad. You see, in this life as believers, we must come to the place where we know that this spiritual life gives value to every other thing else. And because we have so succeeded in the spirit, we succeed now in every other thing. We cannot so succeed in the spirit then fail in every other thing. You cannot be the Christian that goes to work and your guy is always complaining about you because you are zealous for God. No, you are not. The zeal of God propels you to do right things. It always pushes you to the right thing. So right now, if you are in school and you are zealous, you are just reading biochemistry. Now, as you are just reading it, all of a sudden there's a stirring that just comes on you. Macedonia call. In the middle of your biochemistry textbook, Macedonia call. You now cover it. Lord, where are you sending me to? Send me, Lord. He is not sending you anywhere. You have misplaced priorities. What you should be doing now, that you should be zealous with, is biochemistry. And once you are carried by this thing, is the reason why when they tell you their testimony, they always show you how they have failed and use their failure, as it were, failed in academics but succeeded in ministry, to want you to feel as if you are succeeding in academics, then you have not paid price. If you have not left class while the lecturer is teaching, you have not paid the price for the gospel. Okay, which price are you paying for the gospel? Your zeal is smelling. And that's exactly why he's warning us against it. Because now we have failed in marriage. We are telling people now that if you want to serve God, your marriage will not be able to do. You are mad. Something is wrong with you. If you want to really serve God, you must show that zeal in keeping your marriage. You must be zealous to keep it. That way you'll be able to serve God well. You cannot fail in marriage. They come and show me that it's because I was burning for God, my wife left me. Why didn't you burn her? As you were burning, you would have just set her on fire too, so that both of you can burn. Because if you can burn for God, you can set her on fire. Don't use the zeal of God as an excuse for failure. You can't fail in academics and you are proud of it. Say, I was leaving class, I was going to the bush to pray. How much of the prayers you prayed in the bush have given you good results?